great product. For me, the Champions League is the Super League, in which you don't always have to play the same teams. Of course, he said, it's economically important, but why should we create a system where Liverpool can play against Real Madrid for 10 years in a row? Who wants to see this every year? That was Jurgen Klopp then, and this, speaking to Greg Whelan, is Jurgen Klopp now.
Jurgen, not too long ago, you said you hoped there wouldn't be a Super League. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings today?
Didn't change since I, my feelings. My opinion didn't change. Obviously, I heard first time about it yesterday. And when you try to prepare a game like a very difficult game against Leeds United, and then you, so far, we got some information, not a lot, to be honest. Most of the things you more or less can read in newspapers or wherever. And yeah, it's a tough one. People are not happy with that. I can understand that, but I cannot a lot more say about it, to be honest, because we were not involved in any processes. Not the players, not me. We didn't know about it. Now that's I think the case or the fact. The facts are out there, and now we will have to wait how it develops.
Just as a football man, Jurgen, what are your own instincts?
Oh, I'm 53 years old, and since I'm a professional player, the Champions League was there. So I think, I'm not sure, 93 or something like that. Since then, it's the Champions League, and my aim was always, as a player, it was not possible. As a manager, was always the aim to coach a team there. So I have obviously no issues with the Champions League. I like the competitive factor of football as well. So I like the fact that West Ham might play Champions League next year. No problem. I don't want them to be honest, because we want to do that. But I like that they have the chance and all these kind of things. So yes. What can I say? It's really not easy. What I want to say as well is, I heard a few things, but what I really don't like is because Liverpool football is much more than some decisions, and football is the most important part of football are the supporters and the team, and we have to make sure that there's that really nothing gets in between that, because I heard we put banners down at Anfield or stuff like this. I don't understand that, because the players didn't do anything wrong when we didn't win all the games, but we go with everything, and how he said we want to qualify for the Champions League next year. So we have to stick together, and when other people from other clubs use our anthem against us, I don't like that as well. So we can show that nobody has to walk alone in these moments. So there are things we have to sort, obviously, but they have nothing to do with the football, nothing to do with the relationship between the supporters and the team. That's for me really important, because in tough times you have to show that you really stick together. That doesn't mean you have to agree to everything, but again, the boys didn't do anything wrong apart from not winning all football games, and so I really want to make sure that everybody knows that.
It's such a difficult situation, isn't it? But you can understand the fans' frustration.
Yeah. No, I understand it. I understand. How I said, I get that, but I'm in a different position. So it's in a different position. So I don't have all information. I don't know exactly why the 12 clubs did it. I know some things will change in the future in football. Some things have to change in football. That's for sure as well. How where the power is and stuff like this, that's not right. UEFA cannot just decide things as well. The FIFA cannot decide things. Everybody plans new competitions. UEFA wants the Champions League. They showed it to me. I told them there are more games in, so I don't like it months ago. And they anyway do it. I don't expect that I don't do it only because I don't like it. But they showed it to me, and it happens anyway. It's always more games. And for UEFA, it's for money. If you tell the clubs it's about money, what do you think about? It's with UEFA about. The FIFA wants a Club World Cup whenever that should happen. That's about money, nothing else. And all these kind of things. So it happens. It's not only these clubs. And things will change, and some things have to change. But usually you have to prepare these kind of things. So like it needs time and convincing. But one thing I can understand that the people think that's not right is the competitiveness. I get that. I said that before. I don't like that we maybe not will be in the Champions League, but if we earn it, we want to be there, like anybody else.
Talking of preparation, you have a big game tonight, only minutes away really.
Yeah.
Has it had an impact, do you sense, on the players at all?
No, really, yesterday we didn't really know. And this morning I had a short meeting and told the boys what's happened, the things I know, which is not a lot. And then we just try to focus on the game, which we will do. So I heard already there are warm-up shirts or whatever. We will not wear them. We cannot. But if somebody thinks he has to remind us that you have to earn to go to the Champions League, that's a joke. That's a real joke, and it makes me angry. So if they put in our dressing room, if it was a Leeds idea, thank you very much. Nobody has to remind us. Maybe they should remind themselves.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.